Well, we decided to partner with the RSPB back in 2009 because they're one of Europe's largest non-government organisations with huge conservation experience and expertise, and they had the scale and willingness to work in a trusted partnership with us to really move the needle in terms of our biodiversity and conservation efforts. So as part of our ongoing sustainability strategy, one of our key levers is biodiversity and conservation. So this partnership is critical for us to deliver ongoing net gain in biodiversity across our extraction sites, so that when we've completed, we're giving more back to nature and society than was there before we started.
Our partnership began over 10 years ago through the relationship that CEMEX have with BirdLife International. The RSPB is a partner with BirdLife International, and so joining forces at the UK level made a lot of sense.
We've worked very closely with the RSPB over the last 10 years, developing biodiversity action plans and developing restoration schemes which are deliberately designed to improve biodiversity outcomes.
The work I've been involved in on site is from the restoration of the site, from the extraction, from processing, and then the restoration, being involved in the tree planting, to the contours of the site, and then obviously into aftercare. It's thoroughly from start to finish.
My role in the RSPB CEMEX partnership is to offer CEMEX biodiversity and conservation advice, and that's sort of twofold and maybe more than that, but it's working with the quarries and also the planners to improve outcomes for nature conservation.
The biggest highlight of this partnership has to be the 1,000 hectares of new habitats that we've created together 2 years ahead of schedule. And in doing so, we've helped a number of really rare species on the path to recovery. And another highlight amongst many is the land exchange at Denge, which has helped the RSPB increase the size of its Dungeness Nature Reserve in Kent.
Well, the restoration projects that we've worked on, we've seen excellent progress at a number of sites, but here we are in North Wales at Raynes. And one of the great things about coming and doing work here is that over a period of several years, we've seen a real genuine increase in the number of species on site. And in a way, we've seen ecosystems start to return to the site. And it's really down to the fact that we've had the help from the RSPB, and it has contributed in a big way. So we've got the chough, which is a rare bird in the cliffs here, and the restoration work is obviously helping those rare birds as well. So it's been really good.
So there's two key achievements really for me. The thing that I think the partnership is really good at, and what I love, is working on sort of specialist species that are endangered or declining, really not doing very well, such as turtle dove and twite and willow tip, especially in this area. But the other bit that I love about this partnership is that I get to feed into those restoration schemes right before they go into planning. So I help design new nature reserves.
Working for CEMEX in the role of UK biodiversity specialist, I suppose I'm in a very lucky position in that I've travelled the length and breadth of the UK, and I've seen lots of different sites and lots of different habitats. And that breadth, that diversity right across the UK. Although it might seem at individual sites you're only taking a small step, when I sit back and look at the bigger picture, I can see we've made huge strides over the last 10 years. And the RSPB partnership has really helped us do that.
So I think it's really important for companies like CEMEX to work with organisations like the RSPB, because together we can show just how much you can achieve for nature when you collaborate. This partnership is important because it demonstrates what two leading organisations can do when they come together with a common goal.
Restoration work on site is very important. It completes the site, it enhances the site, and it also allows locals to see what kind of a business we are, and it allows us to get future extensions for the site as well.
This partnership is so important. The RSPB and CEMEX have a really different skill set. CEMEX are really good. Their specialism is getting rock and sand and gravel out of sites. And RSPB specialism really is restoration and, you know, nature advice and land management.
I think the next 10 years, there's a lot of challenges, the requirement for biodiversity and net gain, and I think the partnership with the RSPB is going to help us get there.
So in the future, I think largely the partnership is more of the same. We need to continue to deliver high quality, high priority habitats to help the decline in biodiversity that we've seen in the UK, and strengthen our partnership into ongoing advocacy and supporting each other to achieve our common goals.
We're really proud of what the partnership has achieved so far, and we're very excited about what the future has to bring.